Welcome to the Bible Quiz. Today, we will delve into and gain a deeper understanding of Noah, a righteous man in turbulent times. Noah is a pivotal character in the Bible, known for his unwavering faith and obedience. As a man who found favor in the eyes of God amidst a corrupt world, Noah's story unfolds in the book of Genesis. His life exemplifies righteousness and steadfastness during a period when humanity was on the brink of destruction. Get ready for 25 engaging multiple-choice questions that will challenge your knowledge and deepen your appreciation of Noah, understanding how his story resonates with themes of faith, obedience, and God's covenant with mankind. It's an opportunity to engage with the Bible in a way that's both informative and enjoyable. Let's get started. Question 1. Whose son is Noah? A. Lamech, B. Adam's, C. Seth, D. Enoch. You get 10 seconds. That's A. Lamech. Genesis chapter 5, verses 28 to 29. When Lamech had lived 182 years, he had a son. He named him Noah and said, "He will comfort us in the labor and painful toil of our hands caused by the ground the Lord has cursed." Lamech is identified as the father of Noah. Question 2. How many sons did Noah have? A. 1, B. 2, C. 3, D. 4. You get 10 seconds. That's C. 3. Genesis chapter 6, verse 10. Noah had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. In this book, it's clearly stated that Noah had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Question 3. How did God describe Noah in the Bible? A. Noah was a rich man. B. Noah was a weak man. C. Noah is an unimportant person. D. Noah was a righteous man. You get 10 seconds. That's D. Noah was a righteous man. Genesis chapter 6, verse 9. This is the account of Noah and his family. Noah was a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time, and he walked faithfully with God. God commanded Noah as a righteous and blameless man, highlighting his faithfulness and virtue. Question 4. For what purpose did God tell Noah to build the ark? A. To store gold and silver. B. To fight enemies. C. To explore new worlds. D. To contain animals and save them from the flood. You get 10 seconds. That's D. To contain animals and save them from the flood. Genesis chapter 6, verse 19 to 20. You are to bring into the ark 2 of all living creatures, male and female, to keep them alive with you. 2 of every kind of bird, of every kind of animal, and of every kind of creature that moves along the ground will come to you to be kept alive. God instructed Noah to build the ark to save his family, and 2 of every kind of living creature from the impending flood. Question 5. What type of wood is Noah's Ark made from? A. Olive tree wood. B. Gopher wood. C. Pine wood. D. Apple tree wood. You get 10 seconds. That's B. Gopher wood. Genesis chapter 6 verse 14. Make thee an ark of gopher wood. Room shalt thou make in the ark, and shalt pitch it within and without with pitch. God instructs Noah to build the ark from gopher wood. Question 6. In what time frame did God warn Noah about the impending flood? A. 7 days. B. 40 days. C. 120 years. D. 1 year. You get 10 seconds. That's C. 120 years. Genesis chapter 6 verse 3. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years. God informed Noah about the impending flood 120 years before it began, granting him time to prepare and build the ark. Question 7. How many animals did Noah take with him on the ark? A. 7 pairs of each species. B. 3 pairs of each species. C. 2 pairs of each species. D. 1 pair of each species. You get 10 seconds. That's A. 7 pairs of each species. Genesis chapter 7 verses 2 to 3. Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by 7s, the male and his female, and of beasts that are not clean by 2, the male and his female. The inclusion of clean and unclean animals in specific pairs demonstrates God's foresight. Question 8. How old was Noah when the flood started? A. 500 years old. B. 600 years old. C. 700 years old. D. 800 years old. You get 10 seconds. That's B. 600 years old. Genesis chapter 7 verse 6. Noah was 600 years old when the floodwaters came on the earth. This verse underscores the extraordinary age of Noah. It signifies not only his physical age, but also his spiritual maturity and readiness for the monumental task entrusted to him. Question 9. How long did the flood rain last? A. 7 days and 7 nights. B. 40 days and 40 nights. C. 1 year. D. 120 days and 120 nights. You get 10 seconds. That's B. 40 days and 40 nights. Genesis chapter 7 verse 12. And the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. The torrential rain endured for 40 days and nights, underscoring the prolonged and substantial nature of the flood. Question 10. How long did Noah and his family dwell aboard the ark? A. 40 days. B. 150 days. C. 1 year. D. 7 years. You get 10 seconds. That's C. 1 year. Genesis chapter 7 verse 11 to 13 and chapter 8 verse 14. The flood began when Noah was 600 years old on the 17th day of the second month, and they disembarked when he was 601 on the 27th day of the second month. This period includes the rain duration, waiting for waters to recede and the earth to dry. Question 11. What was the first type of bird that Noah released from the ark to find dry land? A. Pigeon. B. Falcon. C. The crow. D. Seagull. You get 10 seconds. That's C. The crow. Genesis chapter 8 verse 7. And sent out a raven, and it kept flying back and forth until the water had dried up from the earth. Noah releases a raven from the ark as the first bird to seek dry land. This act by Noah is a practical attempt to gauge the receding of floodwaters, a crucial step towards humanity's return to life on land. Question 12. So why then did Noah release the dove again? A. Let them find food. B. To perform a ceremony to thank God. C. Let them return to the ark. D. To check the land condition. You get 10 seconds. That's D. To check the land condition. Genesis chapter 8 verses 8 to 9. Then he sent out a dove to see if the water had receded from the surface of the ground. But the dove could find nowhere to perch because there was water over all the surface of the earth. Noah released the dove to assess the state of the land and determine if it was suitable for habitation after the flood. Question 13. What does the pigeon return to the ark with in its beak? A. An olive leaf. B. A flower. C. A grain of grit. D. A pine tree branch. You get 10 seconds. That's A. An olive leaf. Genesis chapter 8, verses 10 to 11. He waited 7 more days and again sent out the dove from the ark. When the dove returned to him in the evening, there in its beak was a freshly plucked olive leaf. The olive leaf brought back by the dove indicated to Noah that the floodwaters were receding, marking the beginning of a new era post-flood. Question 14. What does the dove become a symbol of in the story? A. Loyalty. B. Rebirth and hope. C. Fear. D. Synergy. You get 10 seconds. That's B. Rebirth and hope. Genesis chapter 8, verse 11. And the dove came into him in the evening, and lo, in her mouth was an olive leaf plucked off. The dove's return with an olive leaf symbolizes renewal and hope, making it a powerful emblem of rebirth after the flood. Question 15. After the flood, what sacrifice did Noah offer to God? A. Animal sacrifice. B. Gold and silver sacrifice. C. Fruit offering ceremony. D. Bread offering ceremony. You get 10 seconds. That's A. Animal sacrifice. Genesis chapter 8, verse 20. And Noah builded an altar unto the Lord, and took of every clean beast, and of every clean fowl, and offered burnt offerings on the altar. After the flood, Noah offered animal sacrifices to God, signifying worship and gratitude. Question 16. What covenant did God establish with Noah? A. Promise to always protect Noah. B. Promise Noah a new nation. C. Promise happiness to Noah and family. D. Promise there will be no more floods. You get 10 seconds. That's D. Promise there will be no more floods. Genesis chapter 9, verse 11. And I will establish my covenant with you, neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by the waters of a flood, neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. Following the epical deluge, God assured Noah that never again would the earth be submerged in such catastrophic floods. Question 17. What did God utilize to establish the covenant? A. A rainbow in the clouds. B. A pillar of fire. C. A stone tablet. D. An olive branch. You get 10 seconds. That's A. A rainbow in the clouds. Genesis chapter 9, verse 13. I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. God chose a vibrant rainbow as the symbol for his covenant with Noah, signifying a promise of compassion and divine agreement. Question 18. What did Noah do after the flood ended? A. Hunter. B. Builder. C. Grow grapes. D. Blacksmith. You get 10 seconds. That's C. Grow grapes. Genesis chapter 9, verse 20. And Noah began to be an husbandman, and he planted a vineyard. Following the flood, Noah embraced agriculture, and his involvement in grape farming reflects Noah's post-flood endeavors. Question 19. What happened to Noah after he drank wine? A. He fell when he was drunk. B. He has temporary memory loss. C. He got lost in the forest. D. He was drunk and naked in his tent. You get 10 seconds. That's D. He was drunk and naked in his tent. Genesis chapter 9, verse 21. When he drank some of its wine, he became drunk and lay uncovered inside his tent. After drinking wine, Noah became drunk and lay uncovered in his tent. This incident is a part of the biblical narrative and highlights a moment of vulnerability and human frailty in Noah's story. Question 20. Which son of Noah did not respect him in the above situation? A. Shem, B. Ham, C. Japheth, D. Canaan. You get 10 seconds. That's B. Ham. Genesis chapter 9, verse 22. Ham, the father of Canaan, saw his father naked and told his two brothers outside. Ham's actions upon seeing his father's nakedness contrast with the respect shown by Noah's other sons. Question 21. What were the actions of Shem and Japheth when they learned that Noah was naked? A. Covered their eyes and walked away. B. Smiled and mocked Noah. C. Turned their backs and covered their faces. D. Folded a shirt and covered Noah's body. You get 10 seconds. That's D. Folded a shirt and covered Noah's body. Genesis chapter 9, verse 23. And Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon both their shoulders, and went backward, and covered the nakedness of their father. And their faces were backward, and they saw not their father's nakedness. Their actions showcase a profound sense of respect, emphasizing the significance of familial decency within the biblical narrative. Question 22. What was Noah's reaction to his son's actions? A. He forgave them. B. He didn't say anything. C. He left them. D. He cursed Ham and Ham's descendants. You get 10 seconds. That's D. He cursed Ham and Ham's descendants. Genesis chapter 9, verses 24 to 25. He said, "Cursed be Canaan, the lowest of slaves will he be to his brothers." Noah's response to Ham's actions was to curse Ham's son Canaan, not Ham directly. This curse symbolizing the serious consequences of disrespect within the family. Question 23. How did Noah's judgment on Canaan impact subsequent generations? A. Noah regretted his curse. B. Canaan became a great leader. C. They must live in submission. D. They live in glory. You get 10 seconds. That's C. They must live in submission. Genesis chapter 9, verses 26 to 27. And he said, "Blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. God shall enlarge Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant." Noah pronounced a curse on Canaan, decreeing that he would be the lowest of slaves to his brothers. This judgment shaped the destiny of Canaan's descendants, illustrating the enduring consequences of Noah's words. Question 24. How many years did Noah live after the flood? A. 350 years. B. 150 years. C. 250 years. D. 450 years. You get 10 seconds. That's A, 350 years. Genesis chapter 9, verses 28 to 29. After the flood, Noah lived 350 years. Noah lived a total of 950 years, and then he died. Noah lived for 350 years after the flood, underscoring the extraordinary lifespans attributed to early biblical figures. Question 25. Why did God choose Noah to build the ark and save humanity? A. He was the wealthiest person of his time. B. He was a skilled shipbuilder. C. He was a great warrior. D. He had a strong and obedient faith. You get 10 seconds. That's D. He had a strong and obedient faith. God chose Noah to build the ark and save humanity because of his strong and obedient faith. In Genesis chapter 6, verse 8, it is stated, "But Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord." Noah's righteousness and his willingness to follow God's instructions made him the chosen vessel for preserving life during the flood, highlighting the importance of faith and obedience in God's plan. Oh wow! We just completed a journey together through 25 puzzles about Noah, a foundational figure of steadfast faith. Throughout this quiz, we've encountered Noah's remarkable story of resilience, obedience, and hope amidst unprecedented challenges. His life reminds us of the strength found in unwavering faith and the importance of remaining true to one's convictions, even in the face of overwhelming odds. Now, I invite you to ponder the lessons gleaned from Noah's story. How do they resonate with your own life experiences? Feel free to share your thoughts and insights with friends and family. Encourage them to take this quiz as well. It's a wonderful opportunity to engage in meaningful discussions about faith, perseverance, and the timeless teachings of the Bible. Thank you for embarking on this enlightening journey with us. Keep exploring and sharing these valuable lessons from history.